Where are you from?
Brazil.
Oh, nice.
South America.
That is right.
Yeah. Every now and then, when I go through an automatic door, I do a little thing so I can think I have like superpowers.
Oh, you go.
Like,
There you go.
or like
Yeah.
Jedi. So how was you guys to see yourselves doing these amazing things, and how was the process of making these things?
It's awesome to pretend that you're telepathic and control things, or that you're super fast. Like, it's cool to pretend that, and then you get to do it on set, and it's hard because it's not really happening. You have
Yeah.
to use your imagination pretty
Takes a
hardcore, and it's not like you're at home like playing around like in your imagination. It's like you have like all these people watching you and like expecting you to do it in a way that's real and makes sense and can sell it, can sell the special effects. It's difficult, but it is rewarding to see it at the end.
At the time, you feel like a fool.
Yes, absolutely.
But afterwards, you feel great.
You look at it and you go, whoa.
Wow, I'm awesome.
Dude!
That was sick,
dude! Whoa, unbelievable!
And what's so exciting for me seeing the film for the first time is just to see what the style was and what they did to it in post.
Because when you're filming it, you're imagining in your head what it's going to look like. But then once they've actually added the VFX, it might be different to what you expect. And I think in this case, it kind of surpassed my expectations of what it was going to look like, you know?
Seeing them on screen was amazing because when we're doing it, you know, I'm like, and like I'll have a couple drinks and like try and do it in real life every now and then, and it never happens.
X-Men versus X-Men in a battle to the death.
Yeah.
Betrayed by Professor X. They would never fight each other. No civil war in the X-Men yet.
I was in the round table when you talk about the possibilities that Days of Future Past brings. We have like New Mutants and the TV series as well. The idea is to make like an MCU kind of thing.
I think it'll evolve as it evolves. With television, I have a show called Legion. We've got Deadpool's. What makes this very special is it's about the formation of the X-Men. And from it, because we altered the histories in the last movie, you can go anywhere. But we also talked about something called time's immutability, meaning time wanting to always correct itself. Characters are kind of moving towards their destinies.
We're absolutely building a larger universe. A lot of them are split over different time periods. Like Deadpool takes place present day, these X-Men movies take place in the past. The Wolverine movie that we're shooting right now, we just started, takes place in the future. But we are absolutely approaching this now the same way that Marvel does. And we learned a lot. I learned a lot from the Marvel process and what Kevin Feige's done over there.
How long every scene, like your big scene, like you were in the...
Whoa.
Wow, sorry.
Watch the eyebrow.
How long it takes for each of your big scenes?
It took 20-something days to do 2 minutes of film, which was pretty epic. It's a pretty big music video. I just come in and try not to screw it up. I'm like, they're working everything out. They're technological geniuses. Magneto, he's my father.
What?
Him and my mom, they did.
No, I know.
You all play very important characters for the X-Men universe. So do you know your characters before you were approached for the movie?
I wasn't much of a comic book kid. I had a few of the X-Men comics, but for me it was that cartoon.
It was pretty late discovering the X-Men universe. I think it was only a few weeks before I found out that I was auditioning for the role that I saw Days of Future Past.
I actually hadn't really touched the comics before I got the role, but when I did, I started reading them, and I got kind of hooked.
The Black Phoenix saga is a possibility. It's something nice to leave the darker side of your character.
I think it would be very interesting to explore it. For now, we're focusing on the lighter side, because I mean, we've seen Dark Phoenix in like the third movie, or the second, or both. I don't know, I think we could like explore another side to the Phoenix that isn't so dark.
Watching the movie, I noticed that some scenes that were on the internet were not in the movie, like the mall scenes. Can you talk a little about what was cut?
Going into the movie, the scene that I was most excited about was the mall scene, just because I grew up in the 80s and I used to go to malls and I love John Hughes movies, which it was a reference to. That point in the movie, having that much lightness, like had Nightcrawler breakdancing, and it had them, you know, drinking Slurpees, it just didn't fit into the film.
There was a bit where Cyclops were like going through a record store, and then he like holds up this Boy George album and is like, that looks like you, because I look like Boy George. It's like, whoa.
That's
Did you
funny.
see it?
No, I mean, yeah, a little, but...
If you guys could please invite the fans of Omelete to watch the movie. It's a website
Got
that
it.
I work at.
What is it?
Tape Omelete.
Omelette.
Like the food, but it's a pop culture.
What food is that?
Omelette.
Omelette.
Eggs.
Omelette!
Omelette.
Omelette.
Omelette! Yo, come watch the movie.
It's so good.
May 27th.
Is
you
it May
guys.
27th?
Yeah.
It's May 19th.
I thought it was the 27th.
I thought it was the 27th.
Hey fans of Omelete, please watch X-Men Apocalypse. We're like in it. Hey Omelete fans, check us out on Hey X-Men fans, check out Hey Omelete fans, check out X-Men Apocalypse in theaters. We're in it.